Here we are, welcome back to the channel, and this is round 3 of the Vibe Championship, a 40-minute race at Trial Mountain. We managed to qualify in P3, but we are flying solo tonight as our teammate Valkyrie took the stabilisers off his bike, managed to fall off and fracture his elbow. So, here are the full race highlights.
Now let's go, boys. Keep an eye on the fuel. Okay, we've got a penalty already. Lapping right behind us as well. Let's see who's going to give us a button draft or whether he's going to go for the overtake. That slipstream's not very good, is it? Side by side with Kev. God, bloody how close do you like it, man? Oh, Kev's got his penalty. So take the lead at the end of lap 1, but that was tricky. Jake's going to be absolutely rapid around here.
So as we go on board with Kevin, as you can see, approaching that penalty line, serves that half-second penalty. You can see us take the lead. But now Kevin losing all that time on the straight. You can see Jake now inheriting P2. And we've got Chris steaming up down the inside. This is always going to be tight in this first corner. Slight bit of contact. Kevin goes a little bit wide. A slight coming together again. But Kevin getting bullied now down into P6 as we ride on board with Chris. Coming into the tunnel. Gets a little tap from behind. And that puts Chris sideways. And he can't manage to get it back. And then it's going to put Chris now at the back of the field. We're coming towards the end of lap 2. See Petra now in the slipstream of Mr. Chips, trying to go for that P7 coming to this left hairpin. Manages to execute that nicely. So Petra now into P7. On to lap 5, and you can see Kevin now going down the inside of R double into that left hairpin again. This is a battle for the podium as Kevin manages to sneak into P3.
Only 6 laps on these, you know. Ooh. It's going to be quite difficult, so extend as much as we can. So Jake might go for the undercut here. If I put on lap 12, he might do 11 laps and do an undercut. If I can get 11 laps out of these, I'm just going to do the 11, I think. And hopefully it's a 22 lap race.
On to the end of lap 7. Kevin got another half-second penalty, but coming out the last right-hander. It's a bit too eager on the loud pedal, ends up spinning round. So unlucky for Kevin. Nice little handbrake turn to recover, but just to add insult to injury, has to serve his half-second penalty too.
Jake closing that gap down. He's a master of making the tyres last. That's an art I've not yet worked out. Struggle to do that, man. It's probably the weakest part of my game. Definitely looking after the tyres.
On lap 9. Coming out that last corner, a bit of deja vu. Kevin puts his foot down, gets a bit of a tank slap on again. Ends up in the barrier. Sorry, Kevin, but I had to show this. But at least he's getting good practice at his handbrake turns. He's got them down to a fine art.
Yeah, no grip at all on these tyres now. Oh, just going for the pit. So he's going to come out in front to be rapid on those new mediums.
So on lap 11, see Petra closing down for that podium position. We're on board with R double and Petra going on the outside. Just got enough momentum to take that podium place as it stands. Jake having pitted as well, so probably a net P4 at the minute for Petra. So looking further behind, we've got the screaming Mazdas, absolutely screaming that tunnel. We've got Dibdob and we're on board with Grenster. And this is a through goes Hamilton moment. As you come to this left hairpin, Mr. Chips and Dibdob going for it, and through goes Grenster 2 for 1. What a move! And Dibdob looking to follow suit too.
Let's go in the pits. Right, we're going for mediums, and we've got enough for another 11 laps. So we need. Lapping's in behind us as well. So Jake's going to come out maybe a couple of seconds in front, I think. Right, see what Jake is. Right in front, just in front. I don't know how we managed that.
So on to lap 12 as Rumpardi comes down, his left-hander just hits the grass, loses the traction, hits the barrier, does a lovely 360 but manages to keep on going. So unlucky there for Rumpardi. It's towards the end of lap 14, we've got the two Masters now leading the race. They're going to have to come in the pits after extending their stint on mediums. These pair are going to be on soft tyres now towards the end of the race.
So they're going to be rapid in this race. So we've got to watch out for these guys, see how far they come from behind. Woohoo! Got one to move away from me there. Got to get that bumper on. Car wants to kill you.
On to lap 18, you can see now Grenster coming to this tight chicane at the end, trying to go on the outside of Mr. Chips. Manages to do so on those soft tyres and making the most of the extra grip. A lap later, you can see his teammate Dibdob following suit as he now passes Mr. Chips for P9 as he approaches these fast S's at the beginning of the lap.
That's better. Gap extended now, 3.2. I think Jake must have made a little error. Maybe in the tunnel or somewhere. So let's bring it home, man, bring it home. Dibdob with the fastest lap of the race. Showing the pace now on those soft tyres.
On to lap 20, you can see we're on board with Chris, having gone right down to the back of the grid, making his way up and passing R-double in the tunnel up into P6. So a great recovery drive from Chris after facing the wall on lap 2.
So Jack's tyres now should be looking around about the same as mine, because he did pit a lap earlier, so lapping was quite close behind Jake on the map. I don't know how that relates to on track, but they could be quite close.
And this is how close they actually are, as Lappin now looking to take Jake down the inside into this left hairpin. Manages to stick it down the inside, but Jake I think actually under fueling the car slightly, so a bit of fuel saving going on from Jake. Lappin now in P2.
Last lap of the race. Everyone should finish behind me.
As we managed to cross the line with that 5 seconds to go, this is make or break for these guys. The last lap of the race, you can see the two Masters going for it in this last hairpin. We're on board with Rumpardi, trying to go on the outside of R-double. Manages to do so, so all kicking off in the final minutes of their race. We've still got one lap to do as we made it across the line. But look how close it is. Masters finishing line astern, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th, all finishing close together.
It's taking nice and easy now, it's cruising around. No silly mistakes. Nice little strategy in the end. I wouldn't have been able to make those tyres last much longer, but come across for the wind. Second in a row. We'll take it, man, we'll take it. We take the win from Lappin and Jake in P3. We'll do another stream next week, next Sunday, for round 4 of the Vibe Championship. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.